So what's the difference between Shopify and Etsy? In this video, we're going to break down the difference between the two, and you can see which one is right for you. If you're new to the channel, my name is David. I'm a Shopify web developer. I help business owners like you get started on Shopify, create custom websites, create custom software tools for your business, whatever you need to help you make your business as smooth as possible. So in this video, we're going to look at the difference between Shopify and Etsy. And I thought I could use my Etsy store and then Shopify stores that I've built to help you see the difference. So with Etsy, how it works is all the stores are on one platform, Etsy. If you come here to the Etsy store itself, you will see that there's all different stores of people or all different people who are selling products, but it's all on Etsy's platform. So like here, I have my specific shop, but it belongs to Etsy's platform. So if something happens to my shop, then it's gone. Of course, you can try to find ways of getting the shop back, but everything is pretty much dependent on the platform itself. You don't own the shop. The shop is listed on Etsy's platform. But how it works is you can create new listings. These listings can be shown in your store. So that you see my store, I have 58 listings here. The good thing about Etsy is you can put things in categories. So like here I have email signatures in a category, icons in a category, website templates in a category, stickers in a category, calendars in a category, Shopify themes in a category. So you can put things in categories to make it easy to use. And you can also add words that people would search for to help you rank in the search listing. So, for instance, for this Shopify theme, I could add tags like Shopify theme, men and women Shopify theme, jewelry Shopify theme, those kind of keywords I can add to the theme. So that way, when people search for this specific product on Etsy, my listing has a higher chance of showing up. One other useful thing about Etsy is that you can run Etsy ads. So if you come in here, I'll type in, let me see, Shopify, even like this. You'll see here, you'll notice here, see ad by Etsy seller, ad by Etsy seller. So you can run ads to appear at the top of the search result. If you come down here, you notice that you don't see ad. These are just normal search results that are coming up at the top of the page. But if you want your product to come before these products, you can run ads. Minimum, I believe, is $1 a day. $1 a day if you want to run ads. And there's a max. I don't know how much the maximum is, but I know minimum is $1 a day. You can run ads on your products to help you gain more exposure, gain more traffic. One other useful thing about Etsy is if you're new or you're just starting out, you can look at what other people are doing who are successful and then see what you can use for your own store. So, for instance, if you're selling Shopify themes or whatever product you're selling, you can come in here, you can type in the name of that product. You can see who are the star sellers. So, like in this case, we have here, this product seems to be doing good. You come in here, you can look at how they've set up their product. One useful thing about Etsy is you can add videos. So like here you see there's a video here about showcasing the product, in this case the Shopify theme. And of course, the more images, the better. So you can see, okay, this product, I see they have very good images, they have very good video, they have a good description, and especially also with pricing, now you know how to price because you see some of the successful products, what they're doing with pricing, then you can adjust yours accordingly. You can also see how they package their products. You can see how they write their descriptions. You can see what people are saying, what they like about it. Another useful thing, you see what people like about their product. Now you can use your product to make sure it meets the standards of what the market already wants because you see here what people like. So these are very good, useful things when it comes to Etsy that you can use for your store here. If you want to take it a step further, and let's say, for instance, you want to see how somebody's packaging an item, you can actually purchase the item and then see, okay, they package it like this, their folder structures like this. But yes, Etsy is very useful in the sense that you can see what other people are doing with their stores here and then apply it to your own store. You can add things in sections. You have the ability to communicate directly with customers through messaging. So Etsy is very useful. It's very easy to set up. You can add your information here, quick and easy to upload listings. You can send the links to people. and then come check out your shop. But like I said, one downside is if something happens to your store, it might be gone. And they may give it to you, they may not give it to you. This never happened to me before, but because you don't own the domain itself, it's under Etsy. That's always a risk that you'll have to keep in mind when building an Etsy store. So now when we look at Shopify, we come back here to Shopify. One good thing about Shopify is the website is hosted on their platform, but the website itself belongs to you. So like here, this website is myshopify.com, so it doesn't actually belong to me. But if I bought a domain and I bought hosting, so if you come here, so one thing you have to keep in mind, Etsy is free. This whole thing, my shop is free to run. Everything is free. Unless you pay for Etsy ads and you have to pay, but this one is free. Now, if you want to host on Shopify, let me see. Shopify. Okay, let's see pricing here. You see that their basic plan, $39 a month, medium 105, advanced $399. So you do have to pay. But the benefit of paying for a store is one, you own the website. Nothing is ever going to happen. If you have an issue, Shopify will help you out. But the domain itself, everything, the information, the customer information, everything is yours. Etsy, if you lose your store, you might lose all your customer information, your previous contacts, unless you directed traffic to a social media or email list or something like that. But Shopify, you own the URL. Once you on their hosting, it's the same thing with WordPress, Wix, Squarespace, Webflow. If you have a website on there, you know you host it on their platform, but you own the website. It's the same thing with Shopify. You're on their platform, but you own the website itself. And you can create your own website. You can add all your products here in the custom editor. You can do the same marketing that you would do with an Etsy store and help bring traffic. And it's actually better because if somebody goes to an Etsy store and they scroll down, like if you come here, let's say you click on a product here and you scroll down, you're going to see extra suggested products from other people's store. If this loads, you'll see like all people's store, other people's store will be suggested. Somebody could just click on that and take them to somebody's store. But with Shopify, when you send somebody a link to your Shopify store, it's just your product. So you're able to keep people on your store and help retain as many people as possible. So I hope I was able to show with you the difference between Shopify and Etsy. One also thing to keep in mind is Etsy, you don't really have to set up a storefront. You just add products, go. You have to add these kind of images, but it's really just by adding products. Shopify, you have to make sure the website looks nice. You have to put more work into with Shopify store, but the benefits that you own that website yourself, you own the store, nobody can ever take that away from you. And that's better because now you reduce having that risk of something happening to your store. You wake up one morning, it's gone. Shopify, you won't have that. So once again, I hope I was able to share with you the difference between Etsy and Shopify. If you're thinking of creating a Shopify store, you still have some questions, feel free to read around about Shopify. And of course, reach out to me. I'll try my very best to explain to you how both of them works. Because I have an Etsy store and I also build Shopify stores, so I have an idea of how both of them work. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, book a call with me. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. And if you're ready to get started with your Shopify store, feel free to reach out and let's get you started. But I hope in this video I was able to help you see the difference between Etsy and Shopify.